Hello, collective, and welcome to your readings from Neptune Tarot Reading. Welcome to your Christmas Miracle reading. This is going to be different. This is going to be for day 2 of the 12 days of Christmas. So this is airing on Christmas Day, December 25th. If you happen to have me on my personal Facebook, you get to watch this on Christmas Eve is when I'm recording it, December 23rd. Tomorrow's pick a pile reading for the 12 days of Christmas is, are they thinking of you and what are their intentions are? The reading after this on the 26th will be, what do your ancestors want you to leave behind this 2024? And the reading after that will be, what do you need to welcome into 2025? And then we'll take it from there. So with the way a pick a pile works, on the thumbnail, I'm going to have a picture of the 3 decks. But since you guys are watching me do this live and in person, we're doing it live. So I don't know if some of y'all are watching that, but you can choose between pile 1, which is the blue doggy woggies, pile 2, which is the kitty cat tarot, and then pile 3, which is just your standard Rider Waite. So what you're going to do is you're going to take in a deep breath and then breathe out and go to the pile that you are drawn to. So these pick-a-piles normally run about an hour long. Sometimes they're 2 hours, depending on how long the reader wants to go for you all. I'm just going to go as long as I need to go, or I feel the need to be called to, since, you know, this is different. So I'm going to start off with pile 1. I will have timestamps on the description box below. So if you have chosen the blue tarot deck, which is the dog tarot, this is your pile on what your Christmas miracle is going to be. All right, let's get into it. And I want to thank you all for all your likes, your shares, and subscribes, pile 1. And yeah, thank you so much for supporting the channel. All of those that keep on subscribing, since all the bookings are closed until 2025. Oh my gosh. If I even decide to take personal readings again, just because it's very draining. And I just have a lot of stuff on my plate. Maybe some of you are into Sleep Token. I keep hearing Sleep Token, or maybe some of the stuff that I'm watching on Book Talk. All right, what can my pile 1s be expecting? Okay, so you guys get the Knight of Swords here. So something's coming in quickly. That is the fastest knight in the tarot, Aquarius energy. And also, let's see, 1, 2, 3. So I'm hearing the 4 of leashes and the 5 of leashes. So leashes, I believe, are wands here. Dog food is pentacles. Balls, I believe. Bowls are cups. I guess these are wands, and then here. Right. So you're going to get something that's divinely just and fair. Is something you've been trying to manifest for a while here, pile 1. And it is rightfully and fairly yours here. Some strong air sign energy. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius are all here. So yeah, so you guys are going to get something that is rightfully yours, that you've been trying to manifest since the beginning of the year. And now you are finally getting it. This is a Christmas miracle reading. So what is this little manifestation that my pile 1 is going to be getting? Right. So for some of you, it might involve a house. So it might not be like a big payout the way you wanted it to be, pile 1, but it could be a house or a timeshare or a property. I'm hearing Park Avenue. So I don't know if you're playing Monopoly. But right, so this might be given to you by an Aries, Leo, or a Sag. This looks like a lion here, so I'm going to take it as a Leo. And this is someone that you possibly thought you were never going to have a shot with, or was never going to help you. For others, or you thought your mom was never going to help you here, pile 1, but they actually are. For others of you, if you thought you and a certain person were never going to get back together, this person is coming around here, this King of Wands. They want to offer you something here. But Spirit is saying to be mindful, because this person might still be tied down to a Queen of Swords, or you might have to use discernment and stand in your Queen of Swords energy here so you don't get played, okay? Make sure you let them know. Red cardinals and yellow birds can be significant. I keep hearing you're the yellow bird that I've been waiting for. So I believe that song's called Poison Oak by Bright Eyes. Poison Oak and poison memories of mine. The end of paralysis. I was a statuette. Now I'm stuck out here on this piano bench. And when I press the keys, it all gets reversed. The sound of loneliness makes me happier. I think that's how that song goes. I could be wrong. Conor Oberst, I love him. All right, moving on. So for some of you, the person that you feel has the keys to help you move out and move forward is going to help you, even though at first they seem kind of hesitant about this, pile one. So this could be a Taurus or a Capricorn. So what else is pile one going to be getting? Right. So for some of you, you're going to have to be like, whatever looks like a loss is not a loss. And you have to remember what's not meant for you. Like what's meant for you is always going to find you, pile one. So there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes and there's a lot of stuff that's hidden that you're not seeing. And that's why your ancestors had to close down this relationship, this job, this situation, whatever it was. And you just had to strap on and move on. So for some of you, you might have to move to another city to get a job here. And that's the miracle, that the reason why you can't find a job or romance or whatever it is, or friends or whatever it is you're looking for where you're at, it's because you already done what you needed to do. And now you've outgrown the place and now it's become unfortunately karmic, and it's going to remain karmic until you leave, pile one. I don't know if we needed to hear that, gem, but yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're going to have to pack light here. Some of you could be moving to New York or somewhere where they have a lot of parks. I'm hearing Central Park, and it's going to be good news. It's going to be a very dog-friendly city is what I'm seeing. It's going to be very green. Maybe you're going to be moving to the hill country or the countryside. Very lush. Right, you're going to be moving because you felt weak and that was it. You needed to go. You can't heal in the same place you got sick. So, and once you move, you're going to realize how much delays. I don't know why I can't talk, pile one. Like you're not going to realize how much delays you've had. For others of you, you're leaving because you're finding out that something isn't going to work out with a King of Pentacles anymore. The foundation wasn't strong enough. For you all, this is someone that was very greedy and mean with you, and you did not like this. You wanted someone to be generous. This is someone that wouldn't help you clean. Always thought everything was all fun and games, but I don't know. They were always very greedy as well. So all you do is share 7 does and ask this person out loud in the store, can you afford this? And then watch how they act. I can afford anything you want. All right, cool. I got a list. Mm-hmm. For others of you, you're going to find out a clarity and a truth about an emperor here, whether they're alive or not. And you're just going to drop your burdens and realize, like, wow, this person had a whole other family on me. They could have had 2 kids on you. This King of Swords with an Aries. Strong Aries. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so some of you are going to be finding out that someone could have had a lover on the side, and you're just going to be like, what? This is somebody that's a lot younger than you. White roses can be significant, or this is someone that got caught by buying flowers for their person. That happened to one of my friend's moms back in the day. And credit card statements will get you. All right, and so it's going to have you feel some type of way. Some of you might, I'm hearing Rhode Island, might go to Rhode Island or to the beach to try to eat, pray, love. I'm also seeing you not wanting to indulge in treats or in sweets because you're like, I got a plate to maintain. Okay. What else for my pile one? So the miracle is you giving back to yourself and bouncing back from situations that don't serve you. But for most of you, I'm getting it's going to be a move out of the city, out of where you're at now in order for you to get this manifestation, because where you're at is blocking you severely, pile one, and you need to move on from that. Nasty but classy, Birkin bag me. All right. So some of you, you're feeling hopeful, and I see you moving on, even though you made a lot of mistakes. I see your past deteriorate. Black. First, I was tripping out over saying paraplegic because one of my friends was saying paraplegic. It's paraplegic instead of paraplegic. And now I can't say deteriorate. Crumbling. Synonyms. All right. Deteriorate. Okay. So maybe some of you have some problems with that word, deteriorate. I normally speak fine. This is the first I've ever had a problem with it. All right. So something in the past could have gotten destroyed, and now you're like, I see better days. What is this Knight of Swords to this garbage can? Knight of Wands to this garbage can that's destroyed by this pug here? Right, because where you're at, you're not finding peace and balance here. To the Six of Toys, to the Four of Pentacles, to the Two of Wands that is broken here, Two of Swords. So, yeah, because where you're at is not giving you any mental peace, pile one. You need to move on to get a breath of fresh air, even if it means going out of town for the day. I'd be very careful because here in Laredo, there's been crashes a lo mendigo, like it parece the new 410 de San Antonio aquí. But it's not. It's just puro pinche huerco pendejo manejando. Like, pardon my language. Like, it is what it is. One of them did not need to fucking die. All they had to do was pull the fuck over when DPS was pulling them over. Pero nah, con huevo le pisó a su carro, right? And look what fucking happened. The only one that ends up losing is the fucking mom. But whatever, that's besides the point. And that's just one out of the many already. So, and damn, it just sucks. Like, honestly, it's hurtful. But for some of you, where you're at is not it, and some of you are finally going to free yourself, because the Devil card doesn't always have to make it, oh, chamuco. No, it means you're freeing yourself from addictions and things that cage you in, because traditionally, in the Rider White, it's like the Lover's card gone bad when you think about it, because when it's the Lover's card, it's the angel with the two people, and when it's the Devil's card, it's the devil with the two people, but instead están encadenados. So for some of you, it's just a relationship, pile one, that's really screwed with your head, that you need to move on. And if you really feel like you need to leave your city, then do so. Like, the world is a big place, and la vida es única y la tienes que vivir. So you could be figuring this out over New Year's as well. I know here in Christmas, they pop fireworks. They're already popping fireworks. But there's going to be an ending to an old way of living in order for your new way to come in. So, right, you're moving on to bigger and better here. And rightfully so. I keep getting New York. So some of you could have New York on the map. Why not? Go say hi to the alien brethren over there. Okay, what else can I pile on? So the Christmas miracle is get the hell out of your city. Hey. So I also see you guys nurturing and leaning on yourselves. You're having a good time. You're taking self-care. You might opt out from hanging out at large gatherings, and you rather just stay home and recharge because you feel like you've been caught up and spinning too many plates all at once here, pile one. And it's for the sake of getting the bag, which, I mean, yeah, we should get the bag, but you also need to balance self-care and work. You need to balance work and play. Otherwise, your body's going to force you to rest. Me included, because I am always working. If it's not on the channel here, I'm working on another channel. I'm working on a podcast. I'm editing. I'm writing. I'm doing something. I'm teaching. I'm it's something. Right. So I do see you trying to get your foot in here, and it's going to feel kind of icky and new. But I then do see you within the next 7 months, within the first 3, by July, you should be okay wherever you have relocated. You'll feel like, man, this was the best decision I've ever made. come summer and spring, because where you're at, you're not going to heal, because there's just too many childhood triggers that are going to trigger you in a negative way, not in a way that you're going to work on your shadow work and ask yourself, why do I react when XYZ happens? That's what shadow work is. You're addressing your triggers. And that's where you try to reach catharsis in therapy, for those of you that go to therapy. And maybe talking to somebody about it will help you reach catharsis. Okay. And before you ask me, where do you get off talking about this if you're reading tarot? I actually have a master's degree in psychology, and I'm going for my second one in counseling. So yeah, I kind of know what the fuck I'm talking about. And like I said, you cannot heal in the same place you got sick. And I also keep getting that there's like undercover Luciferians around you, because I've rarely used this deck, but I keep noticing like pentagrams and pentagrams and pentagrams. And there's a difference between a pentagram and the Star of David and the Wiccan Star. Like there's differences. And this one's giving me, I don't know, this could be somebody that has a Jeep, because I keep seeing ducks everywhere. That's the only vehicle I know that there's like a ducking community going on. Right. And this might be, I keep on seeing the sun, Lucifer, morning star. So, yeah, this is someone that could like live in an up and straight and narrow life. Like they're giving me, they're like that senator that everybody loves, but behind closed doors, they are a whole ass fucking warlock. Whoops. Let me tell you, pile one. What's this sun card? Right. This is someone that might want to come forward and give you some kind of advice or invite you out somewhere. You might have to keep your guard up here, because this person is not everything they say they are. Remember, the devil's never going to come looking like the devil. He's going to come in giving you exactly what you want. So you fall right into it, hook, line, and sinker. So here's where you have to use your discernment, pile one, and really ask yourself, like, I don't know, let me research it. Spirit is saying no, just politely decline. Don't even get on that boat with them. On the yacht. That's a Chelsea, bang, bang. Maybe you guys like Chelsea Handler. That's a Chelsea Handler joke, the one I used to watch. Chelsea. Have you seen Chelsea lately? Rest in peace, Chewy. All right. So for some of you, you're going to be blocked off from trying to reconcile and heal things with someone. I keep getting this is a breakup that really sent you over the edge, pile one. And maybe that was the kick in the ass you needed to get your life back on track and for you to get going. So you're going into hermit mode to avoid tower moments. What was I just saying earlier? I didn't even need to pull cards at that point. And it's going to be for your own good. And you could be trying to make a decision between where do you want to go or where do you want to stay. For those of you, you could be caught in the middle of a messy divorce. Maybe your parents are finally divorcing and you're just like, what in the inner child wound is this hitting? Your inner child wound. Address that. Though a lot of secrets are being revealed here, pile one, it's not all lost. Spirit is saying to not shut the world out and to still go out there and do self-care. And to not go back to anybody from your past. Especially if you know they destroyed you bit by bit, piece by piece. Why would you go again? People don't change. You can't change other people. You can only change if you decide to go back and repeat that karmic cycle, or if you want to accept your Christmas miracle and move on. It's up to you, pile one. But you're going to have to make a right judgment call as to which offer you're going to take. This offer might be coming around Pisces season. I do see you trying to go to the beach here. So, yeah. And that's the entire deck here. Let's see. Let me pull out a couple more for pile one. So I do see you going with a Pisces to the beach, or I do see you hanging beachside around March. So your Christmas miracle is, like I said, dropping burdens and stuff that no longer serves you in order for you to welcome the new. And you just need to leave your city altogether, pile one. All right. So yes, I've been traveling to you in the 5D. I love your art. Something about the Golden Girls can be significant. I want you, don't you want me? Don't you want me, baby? All right. Your home is protected. Something backfired times 20 on Facebook, or whoever was trying to mess with you on Facebook. This could be a Virgo, a Leo, you or them, a Leo or Virgo, an Aquarius, a Libra, and a Taurus, Capricorn. Someone is a secret hater, a Leo, I disown you. I'm a Leo. All right, a party girl. On Tuesday, fire spells, no longer traveling, wants one night with you. Mercury placement, a karmic male is trying to tempt you so bad, pile one. Let them go, or you don't want to let them go, or they don't want to let you go. This could be a Virgo. This could be a Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Oh my gosh! Leo, Cancer. Well, you guys are Sidereal Scorpio, so that explains the obsession. Aries, Libra. Okay, what else? Soul tribe is protected. A Scorpio. Boom. Salió Scorpio en puerta. Sánchez, Domínguez, Hernández, Guerrero, González, Rodríguez, López, Ligarde. Take a cleanse. Go crazy. Don't kill the magic. Why you gotta be so rude? All right. Izzy, Isaiah, Isidro, Israel, Sunday, your grandma's protecting you. Do not disturb. You ground yourself. Go out and meditate. Go feel grass. Go touch grass. As I like to tell TikTokers when they go too crazy, I'm like, I'm all for conspiracy theories, pero some of them I'm like, yeah, go outside. Le toca sacate, tú también ya. Ya bájale de la mariú. Ya para del cilantro deluxe. All right, over a dude or a girl, Sagittarius. Go watch your monthly reading, and if you want a bonus reading for 2025, then you get those views up. Don't be hijacking pile one's reading here. Unless you are a Sag. Dale un thumbs up. Alright, so yes, 7-11-117. Go play Juegos de Azar, which is chance. Designing women. There's a wolf in sheep's clothing around you. This is an Aquarius. A Scorpio. Aries. Got me in my feelings. Someone's listening to Lana Del Rey, all in their feels. Give it to the divine. Aries, YouTube. Venus. Someone could have their Venus in Aries trying to block your third eye from expanding. So you need to go ground yourself. Before you open your crown chakra, y andas abriendo la cabeza, you need to have a very firm root chakra. Because other than that, you're going to open yourself up for possessions. And you have a possibility of astral traveling and getting stuck. And that's when people are like, se me subió el muerto. You just got stuck in the astral. That happened to me when I was pregnant. That was so weird. Never again. Because I didn't see a muerto. I was just literally like, I could see and want my body to move, but I couldn't get it to move. There was like a disconnect between my brain and my body. And it was weird. I was like napping on top of my husband at the time. Well, my boyfriend at the time. Now was my husband. And I was like, why didn't you help me move my body? And he was like, what are you talking about? I was like, I was telling you telepathically. I guess not. So something about no because of a radio on a DJ. So some of you were like, I like that guy until he told me he hooked up with so-and-so from the radio. That's oddly specific. Damn, pile one, you sound like me. Because I'm I used to be like that when I was in my 20s and single. Like, if I knew you talked to one of my girlfriends in high school, even if it was just a hi and bye in high school, I'd be like, nah, because you were rolling with so-and-so, I ain't gonna talk with you. That was 10 years ago. I'm like, yeah, como un elefante, I don't forget. Ni en las buenas ni en las malas. Alright, moving on. Something about a cougar being greedy and needy. A sloppy drunk, third eye chakra, signals over the air, detox. Someone's listening to Thursday or someone's trying to communicate with you via telepathy. Low vibing is trying to track you. Back off. Not learning the lesson. Archangel Michael and your grandfather's protecting you. Signs that are going to be helping you out with this Christmas miracle, pile one. Aries, Pisces, hoy los puentes, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius and Gemini. So, all right, pile one, I'm going to leave it there. This has been your Christmas miracle reading here at the 23:55 minute mark. I'm going to clean it up here and move on to pile two. Make sure you come back tomorrow for what your ancestors want you to leave behind in 2024. That is also going to be a pick a pile. I'm not sure if I'm going to do 3 or 4 piles. I'll see how my energy is doing. But thank you all so much for tuning in. And I wish you all a Merry Christmas if you celebrate. If not, happy non-denominational holiday. And I'll see you back for the third day of the 12 days of Christmas on December 26th. Bye. All right, so if you all chose these purple cards right here, you have chosen pile 2, and it is the Kitty Cat Tarot. So it is going to be for what my pile 2s can be expecting. And I want to thank you all so much for all of your likes, your shares, and subscribes. I greatly appreciate them all, whether you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, or Rumble. I do not have an Instagram or a Threads for the tarot. So if you see anybody there doing that, son estafadoras. That's your word of the day, estafadora, which is a scammer. I have ride or die stuck in my head. So some of you get the Empress and the reverse pile 2. Why are we feeling insecure here? Because something that might go down with the law here. So I don't know, the popo might come over to your house. Que están te traen. 4 of Swords. Yeah, so let's see. So some of you could be getting a visit from a lost loved one. Or one of your parents might end up getting arrested. So I don't see what the miracle in that's there. But we'll figure it out. We'll see. Right. So for some of you, there's going to be a blessing in disguise, honestly. Because I'm seeing the Tower. I'm seeing like a potential breakup between a Cancer, Scorpio, strong Scorpio here, Taurus, Libra. Why? Because this person could have been stepping out on you with the Queen of Cups here, and you're just going to be like, no, who is this Queen of Cups? This is someone that you could have blocked off on social media already. This is someone that you thought was your wish fulfillment, and they're not. This could be same sex, because I'm not seeing any kings out here. And this could be somebody that you have a teenager with, or you share custody of a teenager, or they've helped you raise your teen son, or whatever. And you could have caught this person sneaking around. With whom? Okay. With a Knight of Wands. So for some of you, I'm getting that your partner could have been messing around with another person. If this was a heterosexual union, your person could have been messing around with same sex. He's LGBT. And, rather than sticking around in a false marriage, you rather, live an honest and authentic life. But on the flip side, there is this thing called a lavender marriage that a lot of women are opting out into being with their gay best friends because you both get health benefits and you don't have to touch him or vice versa. I mean, if my marriage with this guy doesn't work out, I would totally marry my gay bestie for the health benefits, if I'm being completely fucking honest. Let's be for real. And then we can be at the wedding playing fuck, marry, or kill with the groomsmen and the wedding party. They oh my gosh. Yes, baby. Yes. But under, if we consent. And look how, this deck of cards right here is lavender. So maybe you guys are in a lavender marriage and you kind of sort of don't want to be in this situation anymore. And if you don't want to, that's fine. But that sounds like a dream to me. Confirmation. Right. So for some of you, you're just kind of he has this little side piece, but I don't. So what am I going to do to find a side piece? Dun, dun, dun. Oi. Pile 2. Who are you? Email me if you're ashamed to comment. Or create another account to comment. And then that way I get the subscribes and the interaction. Win-win. A win is a win. All right. What is this star card? These 3 gatitos. Right. So for some of you, be mindful. Don't be overindulging on eating and drinking, even though you're sad here because you don't have a playmate because your playmate's looking elsewhere. I don't know who the hell even speaks that way, but okay, maybe that's a thing you and your person say. But all right, pile 2. You're just ¿sabes qué? Mejor sola que mal acompañada, because my person already has their person. I'm getting this is a lavender marriage that's about to be ended. I'm honestly thinking of a certain celebrity, but I don't want to say names because no quiero que me manden el cease and desist, even though I don't have any money. But it's kind of obvious. The guy has a Tony. He's hosted the Tonys. Came out in a very popular movie recently. But for others of you, as soon as you let go of this lavender marriage for some of you or this situation, you are going to end up finding your true because right afterwards, you might be at like a posada and you're going to end up having a kiss under a mistletoe. But be careful because a kid might see you doing that in the kitchen. I don't know why I'm seeing that in my mind's eye. It's a very nice kitchen too. Right. And look how there's like a kid hiding there, like do, 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 do. So I don't know if the person kissing you is going to be a woman and you're a woman or is somebody else's woman. I don't know. Take the head of resonates. It's all right. Who's this Queen of Swords? Queen of Swords is someone that you felt betrayed from by the past. Could be a Gemini and Aquarius. This is someone that you had to like draw a line in the sand with and be like, hey, boundaries. And you can either respect it or not. This person decided to walk away and act like they were the victim and caught off guard. They could have been trying to gaslight you here, pile 2. But if anything, it exposed them for the dark person they really were and for all the secrets they had here. And you just revoked your offer, or you rebuked them out of your life. This is someone that you had a significant past with. So I don't know if this is going to be going on like at a family gathering, pile 2, where everyone's going to be hanging out and out of nowhere, like somebody's man's is going to make out with somebody in the family or girlfriend or whatever's going on here. And someone's going to see this. Like there's going to be witnesses and everyone's going to try to keep this a secret from you. So, or vice versa. Take that however it resonates. It's going to have a King of Wands press, let me tell you, because it's definitely involving someone that's either coupled up and living with someone or a married person. How's this going to come? This is going to come in the form of somebody telling you, like I keep getting in the kitchen. Not only is it going to happen in the kitchen, but you're going to find out about it in the kitchen. So, yeah. And then there's going to be somebody sitting by themselves on la mesa, like, where is everybody? Why hasn't anybody showed up? Oh, pues, let me tell you. You see, I already think it's 4 a.m. when it's not. Ando toda norteada. All right. All right, so this is someone that's going to be super upset here because they got caught in a trap hardcore. And the gossip, the church, the tongues at church are going to be wagging. Yeah, so Hands in the Cookie Jar, that song by Gym Class Heroes. My hands out the cookie jar. It's stuck in my head. I haven't heard that song in a minute, let me tell you. But yeah, that's what's going to happen. You're going to dump this person and be like, ew. Thank you. Next. You could have 2 kids with this person. Aries, Leo energy. You were them, but it's going to take every ounce of strength for you to stand in your power and walk away. You're going to have to block this person off because all they did was just lie on you, pile 2. No, well, they lie about who they really are on the inside orientation-wise. Why wouldn't they lie to you? I mean, let's be real. So you're just going to be moving forward and away from this family unit. Others of you, you're finally going to come out of the closet and be like, this is me. I've been in a lavender marriage. I'm actually in love with Bobby or Jimmy, whoever. And yeah, it's time that you're going to realize how foolish it has been to not live your life the way you've been wanting to live it, whether it's because you are into same sex or you're in a lavender marriage or you're just unhappy, plain and simple. Life is too short to live it unhappy. We can be gone tomorrow. So I've been having this conversation a lot with my friends that I'm like, you know how absurd it is for us to have plans because you never know what's going to happen between right now and 2 seconds from now. Like I could die on my way to my car from here now. But in my mind, I had plans that I was going to go run a 10K or whatever. Do we really know when we're going to go? No. So just live your life and enjoy it. And not to get depressive and be all like, we are nihilist Lebowski and we don't care about anything and nothing and we wear black turtlenecks with a hat. No. That's not the nihilism I'm talking about. The nihilism that's kind of steers into a dark nihilism is Rick and Morty, even though I don't really give two shits about Rick and Morty because all they do is regurgitate a bunch of philosophy that's already been mainstream thanks to Rene Descartes and all that. But there's a point in time where like Rick kind of alludes to nihilism, where it comes into like, so yeah, you understand that you are the master of the universe and like you can do basically whatever you want in quantum jump, but in the end, it is still going to grab you, chew you, and spit you out because in reality, you are insane to think that you could fucking control the outcome of every single universe and every single thing as if you were God, right? And you're not. So live your life the way you want to live it and live it peacefully. Not saying become a raging alcoholic that buries himself in work like Rick Sanchez, but I'm also saying make it like a positive, healthy nihilism where you are like, yeah, I could be gone tomorrow, which is why I'm going to live my life to the fullest and be happy. That was very profound, Pile 2, but someone needed to hear that message. So live your life. Hey. Right, so some of you might just start leaving your old stuff behind. You need to drink water. I'm seeing a lot of water being spilled. Some of you need to keep a tap on your emotions. Stop overflowing to people you don't need. Some of you might need to just go to therapy and talk to a therapist, or you're going to tell your friends like, hey, I'm just as fucked up as you are. Can you not trauma dump on me and go get a therapist or a diary like the rest of us? It happens, Pile 2. Me being a tarot reader, you wouldn't believe how many people, and with a master's degree in psychology, you wouldn't believe how many people come and are like, I'm gonna trauma dump on you. Men and women. I'm gonna be like Lucy de Los Peanuts y poner a little sign that says $20 for every time you complain. So some of you might have to go to therapy to get a tapper on your emotions. You're being overly defensive with those you love. And honestly, your friends and family are not trained clinicians to listen to these kinds of problems. There's no shame in getting therapy, Pile 2. We've all needed it every once in a while. I firmly believe that everyone should have a therapist, just in case. Right. So once you walk away from this poor family dynamic or a marriage, I'm getting it's a lavender marriage. Sorry, not sorry. You're going to end up living your free life. And I keep hearing I See Your True Colors by Cyndi Lauper. Somebody could be named Cindy. I'm seeing like a grand shedding. So whatever comes in as bad news is actually really, really good news. Like, oh, my spouse is gay. Actually good news. You're going to meet your true and start living your most authentic life. Oh, I caught my person making out with somebody that of my family in the kitchen. Now you know who you can trust in your family and who it is you need to alejarte from. And this was to be a fated event here because I do see the Wheel of Fortune. It was destined. So some of you need to start taking care of yourself and really drink your water, Pile 2. Like I've been drinking liters and liters. As soon as I started doing this reading, I feel like super parched, super chapped. So drink your agua. For others of you, you could be meeting your true, which is a King of Cups here. This is someone that's going to want to take you out and wine and dine you. They're going to come in extremely slow here. The Knight of Pentacles is slow because you still need to phase out and close this thing out here. And you have a lot of wounds and issues to address. So before you focus on who's going to end up being my true, focus on you being your own true. Marry yourself, because if you cannot stand being married to yourself, how do you expect anybody else to be married to you? It's called self-esteem. Right, because there's still a lot of shadow work you need to work on. Like, why do I gravitate to people that give me attention right away? I'm not here to knock you, Pile 2, but it's just, you tend to attract narcissistic people and you tend to fall for love bombing. And love bombing can be dangerous because that's when they set you up to fail. That's when they're like, okay, I got you, now let me pull the rug from underneath. So I see you making the right judgment call here and getting away. I also see you cutting back on things that no longer serve you. When it comes to job offers, be careful. Make sure you read the fine print because not everything is what it seems here. The Queen of Pentacles is trying to put a lot of conditions on your promotion or on your finances. So I would just look out for that and be mindful. But your Christmas miracle reading here is that you're going to be free from all illusions that were holding you back here, pile 2, especially a fake ass relationship that was not making you happy, let me tell you. Because this was basically the entire reading, this is the relationship. And I'm also hearing, this is my rifle, this is my gun, this is for me, and this is for fun. So I don't know who's listening to that, but alright, so what about this Queen of Pentacles for my pile 2? Is someone that is trying to come in as a quote-unquote partner, whether it be in business, and it's actually a karmic-ass person that's coming in to romperte todo. So for some of you, your person could be messing around with somebody at work, or you're thinking about messing around with someone you partner with, collaborate with. Don't do it. I'm going to give you the same advice I give all my friends that consider hitting on their coworkers. Don't shit where you fucking eat. And more than likely, it's against company policy. And if your coworker is that comfortable hitting on you, best believe you're not the first one they've hit on. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And your boss isn't going to like that shit. Your boss is going to be like, y'all are a bunch of 304s. And, bro, this is like the company metro. Todos se le suben. I have a coworker that's a Gemini that I would be like, a ti no te deben decir Mr. Blah, blah, blah. A ti te deben decir el metro. Everybody gets it right, huh? Right, so this person could have been sneaking around with a Queen of Wands here, this King of Pentacles, or vice versa. And you might have to check their phone. I would check these to see if they have this app called Signal, because in that one you can put it so it can erase after X amount of minutes or hours. Confirmation. And I'm telling you the truth. So B and J could be significant. Oh, what's this truth? Truth is that this person has been trying to bind you via water cup magic, water spells, and it's not going to work. They're getting exposed one way or another come January. And you're just going to have to stand strongly here for yourself and for your family. Because if you have to co-parent with this person, you and them are still a family, and you need to show a united front, or else these kids are going to divide and conquer, and they know how to do that to a T. Let me tell you. Hey, don't lower the property value down. Ya me pensé. No, I'm just kidding. Que Toby. Somebody could be named Toby or Tommy. El Tommy. Toby. Alright. So, you're going to feel like you lost and you wasted your time here, pile 2, but don't. It really is a blessing in disguise. Imagine not finding out now and then finding out 20 years later. Imagine how many other lovers they were going to rack up under their belt. Imagine. No te pelees sobre los chismes, pile 2. Don't be fighting over chismes because it's not going to get you anywhere. It's going to just start a never-ending cycle of back and forth, back and forth. And you can argue yourself out of a relationship, but you cannot argue yourself back into one. Unless you're me. No, I'm just kidding. Or am I? But for most, okay, I'm the exception to the rule. But for most people, you cannot argue yourself back into a relationship. Like, you just can't. So your boss watches your channel. So if you have like a YouTube channel, your boss watches it. Subscribe. Pégale el thumbs up. El thumbs up. Pete, Anthony, Catherine, Kat, an influencer on IG, a hometown guy setting you up. Jennifer, Sagittarius, Lucille, trying to bait you. Uma Thurman, stay away from these women. Could be some of the names: Lucille, Jennifer, Catherine, The lover. So someone's hooking up with their past lover that they could work with. Someone's mad you're chosen, a false twin. Someone's trying to monitor you, pile 2. Nathan. They know you the real deal and it got them scared. Yeah, I know. Someone's a train wreck of a woman. Someone thinks you're nerdy and pretty. Barbie vibes. Something that a teacher can't teach. There's no church in the wild. The Boy Is Mine by Brandy and Monica. H. First, middle, or last initial. Allergic to pets. I look for you in public. Keep them away from you. Someone's trying to communicate with you via song telepathy. Shuffle your playlist 7 times. And then at the 7th song, I don't know why 7 is calling to me. Read the lyrics of that song. And there's a message for you in there. Still lying about you doing magic on them when it's them. With the taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. The letter G, first or last middle initial. Blockade, balancing things out, lying while they confess, always being shady, perjury. Ugh. Yeah, lying while you can't. Ooh, you're lying in court. Palbote. Shocked they couldn't defeat you. The letter U, first, middle, or last initial. Higher ed. She lies about doing black magic, love spells, planting drugs. Yeah, I get a feeling that the masculine is suspecting that someone's doing amarres. Yes, they are. Let me show you. Hay 7 amarres for a man. Pero, el hombre siempre amarra a la mujer. Más. Niño, matrimonio. Pero, mujeres, for example, don't let them cook for you spaghetti. They don't. Because you want to know what they use to mix with your sauce para que te embrujes? Menstruation. 2. Here's another one. If you look under your bed, and you find listones así en los tubos de tu cama, amarre. That's a love spell. And let's say you finish doing your whatever, and she passes her hand over your chompa, así na. Let's say, ven pa acá. Bueno, pues you volunteered. And if they do this to your head, it's an amarre. And let me see how I can explain this without getting too into detail. They mix the fluids that were mixed between you and them. They get it on one of their hands and then over your head. Pita pendejan. Tan locos afterwards. If anyone's ever done that to you, men, amarre. Or if they've ever licked their finger and then over your heart, amarre. If they ever, like anything with saliva, menstruation, amarres. Pero el hombre amarra a la mujer. There's 7 ways to amarrar a un hombre y 3 para una mujer. Pero el hombre siempre amarra a la mujer. Matrimonio. Niños. Forgot the 3rd one, but it's always those first 2. Con el matrimonio, con el niño, él las amarra. For life. And if men keep your underwear, ladies, and they do stuff to your underwear, into the underwear, that is a love spell. That is a binding spell. No se dejen, hombres. No se dejen. Defiéndanse. Don't let them. And women, you too. You too. So I hope all my guys are writing notes. How many of you are having flashbacks to all the crazy chicks that went bonkers over you all? You're welcome. Because a mí me bufean y me echan que tú no eres bruja de verdad porque no haces amarres. Y yo, ¿por qué me voy a amarrar a una persona? Amárrate el trabajo. Amárrate la buena salud. Porque con la buena salud te puedes dar a los millones de dólares. For my non-ELLs that don't understand Spanish, people like to tell me, you're not a real witch, you're not this, you're not that, because you don't do love spells, you don't do binding spells, you don't hex, you don't curse. Hey, what I do in my spiritual practices and my beliefs is my business, because I have a heavy Saturn placement. I don't want karma to come and smack me because I decided to get in my ego and do my big one. No. However, you do something to children, I might take your ass to the river spirits. That's different. But,
they get mad at me for not doing lust spells. And I'm like, why am I going to do that when I can bind myself to $1 million or bind myself to health that can help me get millions of dollars? That's why when they're, oh, girl, he broke up with me. Nah, no llores. Porque hombres allá afuera, there's a ton of men. There is a ton of men out there. Because ladies, what we got between our legs is power. All right, moving on. Be careful because somebody could be planting drugs, your crazy ass ex. And also oblique. So if I were you all, I would check. Don't be letting any of your exes back into your cars. Get la llave de San Benito and put that in your car. Wash your car con la lavada de los cocos. O una mano de imán también. And don't be posting your cars because people's evil eye is ridiculous, dude. Cassie, Drake, get a lawyer, revealing themselves in the truth. Jasmine, thought you wouldn't find out. Till titty. Can no longer spy on you. Community living, pure loving energy, a Virgo placement, lying in court. So someone's going to court and they're lying in court. That is hella illegal. Let me give you the leg up. A Libra. Libra, Saturn is exalted in your sign. So that means if you misbehave, a ti también te va el karma. Libra, 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 Libra. Like Venusians are hellish because in Venus, we have to remember sulfur is out there. What is the chemical that you find in hell? Sulfur. Venusians can be hellish. Have you ever seen a Taurus or a Libra get mad? Córranle. All right, so someone's mad. They couldn't hex you. They had to be quicker than that. Flor and Oakland. Signs that are going to be helping you out, pile 2, with this Christmas miracle. It's a blessing in disguise. Trust me. A Taurus, a Leo. Speaking of the devil, the Taurus. I'm just kidding, Tauro. I love you. Taurus, Sagittarius. Both my parents are Taurus. That's why I always say I got raised by a bunch of demons, and they side-eye me like, what? A Capricorn, a Scorpio, and an Aquarius, a Sagittarius. So, all right, pile 2. I'm going to leave it there. This reading was very profound and had a lot of gems in there. Like, I'm not going to lie. I'm probably going to pick this pile if I have to, just because I like it when readings have really good messages. But, all right, pile 2, I'm going to leave it there. Make sure you come back tomorrow on the 26th. For the third day, for the 12 days of Christmas. On the third day of Christmas, we're going to find out what your ancestors want you to leave behind this 2024. So come back tomorrow, whether it be on Spotify, YouTube, or Rumble, and do a pick a pile. So moving on to group 3 or pile 3 on the thumbnail. If you pick this one, this is going to be your Christmas miracle message on what you all should be expecting, what it is that you all need to know and be aware of. If you're watching this on my Facebook, you're getting it early because this is supposed to be day 2 and it's not supposed to air until the 25th. Day 1's been recorded since weeks ago. It's just that por el trago que me hicieron, I had to do a 6-day fast and really pray and meditate para quitarme. All right, what does my pile 3 need to know? All right. So you all get the Queen of Cups and the 5 of Cups in the reverse. So someone's in their feelings because they don't want to let something go. Cancer or Scorpio. This could be either you or them, pile 3. A lot of emotions here. All right, who's in their feelings? A Cancer, a Virgo, Sagittarius. Why? Because of a breakup or the King of Cups here. Because look how they're not looking at each other. If they were, but they're not. Right? Why is this King of Cups and Queen of Cups not seeing eye to eye? Because of a Knight of Pentacles or because of money. What is this Knight of Pentacles that came across? So someone's feeling really hopeless about a financial situation here, or someone could have stepped out with 2 knights. Take that however it resonates. What are these 2 knights? It could also be this King of Cups is showing up in its knight energy. Right. Because someone realizes, they made a wrong judgment call on choosing a mate, and they realize that this isn't a king, but a knight. And like I always say to my ladies, you do not want a knight or a page. You want a king or an emperor. And we don't call him a sugar daddy. We call him the King of Pentacles. That's a joke for the tarot readers. All right. You're trying to manifest and move on to calmer waters, but you're also getting in your head a lot here. Pile 3. Pile 3. And also, cuídate de los chismes here. I'm seeing someone doing like a lot of word magic or incantations or speaking negativity over your life. So, for example, if somebody, like, let's say you're starting, I don't know, this is oddly specific and it's only going to resonate for a few of you that are watching this. Let's say, for example, you're talking to a girlfriend and you're like, nah, girl, like, I want to do this. I want to be a nail tech. It's out there. I want to be a nail tech. I want to do this. I want to do that. And then they're like, I really hope you can get it to work out because you know how you are, blah, 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 blah. Just be like, I don't accept that. I rebuke that. Make sure you actually say that, good for you, but I don't accept that. Because if you're like, oh, okay, subconsciously and spiritually, you're accepting that. You're letting them talk down upon your wish and upon your dream, which is why you really shouldn't be talking about things until they're completely done, because outside energies do influence it. And I used to be like, no way, that is real, that is not real, that is not real. Let me tell you, it is. It really, really is. And some people tienen la boca más salada que otra gente. Like me, for example, like once I get in a pissy mood, I shut up because I can manifest a lot faster when I'm angry than I can when I'm happy or whatever. Learn how to transmute the energy here. So for some of you, you're going to be trying to dodge and navigate away from this not this mild gossip, but from this ill-mannered friend of yours. And from others of you, you're going to find out that your person was stepping out on you with one, in fact, your friends, the Queen of Swords here. This is giving Panini and Luna. Yeah, and this is someone that you could have had like a childhood with. Yeah, this is Ora. What do we step into here, pile 3? Ora, who's being a Carla Panini here? Yeah, somebody was sneaking around here with a Queen of Swords. Who's this Queen of Swords? Someone from your past? Someone that could be struggling with money here. This man could have had 2 other women. So this Queen of Swords is a Libra that does not have that much money. And it's looking like someone either you or they had a childhood with. You need more spirit. Right. So, and this is someone that's also like getting at the, oh, okay. So, I'm going to call this one Panini. Panini over here, had a man too. This is very las lavanderas, if you ask me. Had a man too and started messing around with this guy. And what the fuck, dude? This is supposed to be a good reading. What's going on? Pile 3, Merry Christmas? I don't know what to fucking tell you. Shit, I'm sorry. Like, this is not what I was expecting. Right, but somebody might even be questioning the paternity of a child, because this Queen of Swords, she's everybody's girlfriend and everybody's wife. Because not only was she messing around with this King of Cups and this King of Pentacles, she was also messing around with this King of Wands that could have some kind of erectile dysfunction. I'm here for the cheese, man. I'm invested now. Right, and this is someone that could live at a distance. So the father of a water sign child might not even be someone that lives in town. It could be somebody that is out of town. So the miracle is, congratulations, you are not the father. Go ahead and do that backflip or whatever. But yeah, but that's one separate issue over there. Let's go over here. But what? So someone's listening to that song. Quítame ese hombre de corazón. I haven't heard that song since I was a little girl. But I'm 27 if anybody asks. All right, moving on. You're going to be forced to like just walk away peacefully here, pile 3. Like I don't even see you wanting to argue with this, because you already know how much of a hot mess this bitch is. Sorry, not sorry, because that's not your friend. Sorry, not sorry. Gross. Like, back in the day, we all used to be a crew. I'm not going to mention names because I know this douchebag still watches. You are real life Carla Panini. Anyway, so this girl had a thing for always trying to take everybody in the crew's man. She's been doing this since middle school. In middle school and high school, it's one thing because it's, it's middle school and high school. It's whatever. Chavalon, who cares? But it became kind of weird when we were like 24, 25. And she still kept doing that. Like, she had to be the center of attention. No matter where we'd go, we'd be at TKOs on Shiloh, just chilling, killing, tirando rollo. Nomás de repente se tiraba al piso and start throwing a tantrum and crying, locking herself in the car, trying to, like, anything and everything for attention. So, I remember I told my cousin, hey, dude, straight up, stop hanging out with this girl because I would, donde comen dos, comen tres, like, honestly. And this girl will push it. If she did it to our friend so-and-so, and we were friends since elementary, y le valió tres cacahuates, and she still went for it, and she's done it to me, we treated her like fucking family way, why wouldn't she fucking do it to you? Like, what makes you any different? Please, I would really like to know. No, she's different, está bueno. Boom, boom, bam, boom, boom. This one ends up breaking up with her douchebag boyfriend I don't know how many years, and then not even 2 weeks later, fulanita de tal is already dating him. This is what this is giving. Confirmation. Just put her name on a stone, pile 3. No, I'm just kidding. Tíralo para arriba. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. And that's the truth. So you already know how dirty this girl's pee or this dude's pee is. And then for you to be like, out of all the people you had to go stick it in, why did it have to be this? Like, might as well cut off your you-know-what and throw it away into the universe, never to be seen again. Throw it into a black hole. We don't need it no more. Cross out that person. But how is this going to be, like, good news? Please, spirit. The good times are killing me. Well, the good news is you're going to recover and start a new cycle, and you're going to invest. So if you can charge this person for alimony, get them pile 3. Because, hey, ladies, if your man want to get buck wild, just go back and hit him with style. Get your hands on his cash and spend it to the last before all the hot time. When you go, then everything goes. Mm-hmm. She has the right, or like Ivanka Trump said, in First Wives Club, don't get mad, get everything. You're not even, like, yes, you're going to be mad about it, because this Queen of Cups is more mad than sad, but you're also going to get over it. You're going to be like, hey, yo no hice nada malo. They did the bad stuff. I have nothing to be ashamed of. I did what I had to do as a wife, as a girlfriend, as a husband, as a spouse, whatever, and this person slapped me right in the face, y me vio con la cara de tonto, for lack of a better word. And yeah, so you're going to take this person in court here, pile 3, and you're going to win. It's going to be a slam dunk case because apparently this person's an idiot. I'm getting all pissed off, taking off my watch now. Sorry, it's because shit like this pisses me off because it's like, bro, decide. Either you're going to be my friend and not want to try to fuck my man, or the other way. Like, you can't have both. No seas pendeja. Pick. O si no, pichoneate a mí y ya que andas ahí. Like, that's literally the vibe. Like, might as well make out with me if that's the case. Shit. If you want to go kiss someone that's been kissing all over me, stupid. Damn, pile 3. Your friend's a ratchet. Well, your ex-friend. That's the definition of a ratchet. All right, but you're good. You're the Empress. Look how you're coming in as the Empress. You got it together. You are above all queens, honey. And this King of Swords, which normally on the upright represents a divorced man, is an idiot. He's ruthless and he thinks he's like, I'm the shit because I'm me. No. You get your way because nobody wants to deal with you, not because you have any smarts or merits or techniques, or it's because nadie te aguanta. Odioso. Asmo. Alright, I sound like my grandma. Alright, so this is someone that's also going to end up with legal troubles. Like, if they were working, like, as a police officer or as a lawyer, their platoon or their squad is going to see them as less than and be like, bro, if you can't be loyal to your fucking girl or to me or whatever, why would you be loyal to us? It's giving like you don't sleep with another cop's wife. So I don't know if someone's a police officer or works in law enforcement, but a huge bro or sis code was broken big time. And this like pile 2. So I don't know if you were drawn to pick pile 2, pile 3, because that one also came in as a blessing in disguise. But you're going to find out who really is there for you. But except pile 2 was messed up. Like somebody in the family is making out with somebody's vato or chick. You all email me after this Christmas. No, I'm just kidding. Está bien metiche. ¿Y qué tiene?
Ronda de chismes. Ronda de chismes.
Okay, so this person's going to want to try to come back in about 10 days, 10 weeks to give you an offer. Don't accept it because they don't want you to be single because they know when you go, like, you're going to... Vas a estar muy bien as an ex-wife, let me tell you. Right, and then you're going to move on and find somebody that does deserve you, which is what this Cancer, this Sagittarius is worried about. So this is someone that knows your potential, but they don't love you, yet they don't want to let you go because they don't want anybody else to have you. Well, ain't that some shit? Right. So B and J could be significant here. And you're going to find, like, I would look at the credit card statements. This person's going to try to say that they can't make any money by giving you alimony. But the judge is going to be like, pues muy bien que estabas gastando en la bimbe, ¿verdad? You were spending on everybody else, girl or boy. What's the problem now? So this person is not going to go to jail for cheating as much as you want them to. Like, if I was president of the world, imagine how packed the jail cells would be because I'd be putting cheaters in jail. Like, if Sandra can't trust you with the neighbor down the street, why should society? Then again, I'm an extremist. Like te pongo con R. Kelly. That's why I like to share that TikTok where it's like, yo no voy a andar con señales que te tengo celos. Yo nada más estaba en la pierna y luego hablamos en el hospital. Arre. Maybe you guys like Señor de los Cielos? Right, so this was an ill-fated event. I don't even think you were supposed to be in any kind of relationship with this person. For some of you, you had already broken up with this person and that was your time to run away from them, but you went back anyway and got into this karmic connection. And how did your Wheel of Fortune go? You know when somebody is not meant for you, collective, pile 3, or cross-watcher, when your money starts tanking. Because if you're with the person you're supposed to be with, your money goes up. If you're with someone que, híjole, everything, my money keeps going down the drain, nada me está saliendo bien, because you're not supposed to be with that person. Like when you start losing money out of nowhere like that, ¿qué chinga está pasando? Te están poniendo los cuernos. And you could be like, ay, you're so superstitious. Esos son tabús. Esos son tabús que yo sigo. I don't know about you. But by following my intuition y mis tabús, I've lived. Okay? I should have been dead long ago. Yeah, so they're going to send you a message. For some of you, you might get a message about a Leo passing away. If it happens to me, I loved you all and I had a lot of fun. Nah, it's not about me. But you're just going to be like, damn, this is somebody from your past you've let go. And it's going to be sad. And you're going to, you know, just... How can I explain this? Just know that they're just always going to be with you. Pero like un difunto de verdad no puede hablar. They're just going to be there with you and around you. So, prenderles la vela, have a little photo for them, give them a little offering. Like me, for example, with my tios, one of them loved honey buns. I always have honey buns on my altars. Les pongo los chocolates, los cafés. You can even get chocolate coins. That's a form of abundance for your deities or your ancestors. Or if you're going to go give Ochun something, chocolate coins, naranjas, la de la, or yamaya. las rosas. She likes conchas and shells. I know with chuna needs to be in 5. You need to give her 5 oranges. It always has to be in 5s. And if you're going to give her honey, you need to taste the honey first before you give it to her, because that's the way she was poisoned. Because I'm seeing a lot of yellow in sunflowers, so maybe you guys, that's one of your deities, Ochun, give her offering. Mi linda madre Ochun. Y también con el divino niño. Dale sus mandatas o te quema. O cuando lo oyes reír es porque está contento. Alright. Moving on. So you're going to get a good settlement in court. So if you were worrying like este divorcio, this alimony, this child support, traca, se la loncha. He's going to have to pay you child support. Nada me choca más que un hombre llorando sobre pagando el pensión or el child support. It's like, hasta en China vas a tener que pagar el pinche child support. Because that's the price you pay for not having them in custody with you. Okay? And if they're a good mom, like, that mom has no time for herself. Trust me. She doesn't. She does not. Ni pa'l baño do those kids leave you alone. They won't. So, just pay the child support and be there with your kid, okay? Because there's something that us as parents give our kids that nobody else can. Because I always say this, like, you want to know what makes a serial killer a serial killer? The relationship with their mom. Because it doesn't matter if the dad's there or not. If the mom is stable and she is a good mother figure and she validates and nurtures her child's emotions, the child is going to fare okay. They'll be fine. And if they have like a good father figure, like a grandpa, tío, algo así, they'll be fine. However, it's when the mother figure is not nurturing or validating the child, or is abusive or narcissistic or is gone, there's something in their brain that just turns off. Because what does every serial killer have in common? A fucked up relationship with their mom. And you're not going to sit there and tell me, Not only am I really versed in psychology, I'm really versed with serial killers as well. Like, no. I was going to do my thesis on that until Dr. Heredia was like, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Anything you know about a psychopath, you don't know until after the fucking fact. He's got a point. But I can still go do my thesis on something else. Right. So for some of you, you might have to actually send a court summons to this person of, hey, you're not doing your due diligence as a father, and look, está el child. So maybe some of you tienen el divino niño, vístenlo, no le pongan vestido, just dress him nicely. Well, no. A mí me dijo una bruja that el divino niño de verdad is just supposed to be in that little bassinet or the wooden thing encuerado, because that's the way he came into the earth. And she also said something about tienes que tener, cuando tienes el divino niño que debe de ser regalado, también tienes que tener un Lucy ahí, because you always have to have both in the setting. So I was like, you know what? That sounds too complicated. That sounds like I don't want Lucy in my house, so ni me lo regalen. Y tiene que ser regalado. So mucha gente le ponen like the jerseys de sus deportes and stuff like that. Traditionally, that is super like a no-no, but because we as a culture have picked it up for el divino niño que los dé like la bendición to our teams, a lot of hardcore old school bruja says that's a no-no. You don't do that. Mira, look who I was just talking about. Tan, 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 tan. ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué onda, Lucy? ¿Qué onda, todo? Te tengo miedo. So somebody could have tried to do some amor brujo, pile 3. The devil said no. Y que agüite, when even the devil tells you no. Or someone's going to have to let go of trying to like entice you. Or someone thought that by bribing you, they were going to keep you. And you're just like, no, es magia, güey, es magia. No me chingan, es magia. Right. So, rule of thumb. If you suspect somebody hates you, do not accept their food. Especially if you know there's chapata michoacana. Brujería en tu comida. Brujería cae más pesada cuando está en tu comida. For example, this water absorbs energy. It memorizes stuff. So me and you estamos chismeando, ha, 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 fulanita de tal, fulanita de tal. Water already absorbed all the negative energy. Me la estoy tomando. Me estoy envenenando yo misma. Same thing with food. Have you all seen the movie Simply Irresistible with Sarah Michelle Gellar? That if she's cooking when she's happy, everyone who eats her food when she's happy falls in love and is happy. If she's sad while she's cooking, what happens? They get all sad. That is actually real. It's energy transference. So that's why on the last couple of days when I was at a certain elementary, I refused to eat anything a certain woman made me because she would tell me some stuff only a bruja would know. Like, ponte un limón en la bolsa. And I'd be like, why the fuck do you know this? Like, this is weird. So she started, trying to use that shit against me. That's when I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, no, that's when I stopped accepting food from her. And then it was weird. Like, she would get upset when I would be like, no, thank you. I already ate. No, thank you. Estoy en prep. No, thank you. I'm in prep. And it was true. I was doing prep. But, it's weird. Or like if you ever eat, for example, I hate to say this, from your suegra's food, after you finish eating and you and your person start fighting, es porque le están poniendo brujería en tu comida. Also, I don't know, for some of you, I would walk around like the corners of the houses at the gatherings, and if you see un plato, nomás así, pick it up, because este es el hechizo de los platos para separar parejas, pero me falta otro plato y una cruz de ocote. Lo que hacen, agarran la cruz de ocote, ponen la foto de fulanito de tal acá y la fulanita de tal acá arriba, pero antes que hacen eso, con la cruz de ocote la van a amarrar con un listo negro y luego van la foto, un plato va a ir abajo, foto, cruz de ocote amarrado con el listo negro, la otra foto, otro plato arriba, y vas a poner un ladrillo o cinder block arriba y lo vas a dejar en una esquina así hasta que quiebren. Y este hechizo hasta llegan a golpearse. I might edit this part out of YouTube because I don't know how I feel about letting that one out. But I'm telling you all so you all can peep game and look at your surroundings, because eso es un trabo viejísimo. Tu tatarabuela se lo sabe. Brujas that are watching, am I right or am I wrong? You learn this shit from your grandmas. Yo no. Yo sí ando aquí de researcher and all that. But I would keep an eye for that. Si miras unos platos nomás así randomly in the corner of your in-laws house, es un pinche trago. Es un trago. El trago. No, I'm just kidding. Right. So pay attention to your dreams as well, and you're gonna have to make a wise decision here, pile 3. Y está mirando how I'm just pulling them out like that. Who's messing with my pile 3 sleep? A Gemini, a Leo, a Taurus. Get an amethyst, un cuarzo morado, an amethyst one. Charge it under the moon, cleanse it. You're going to tell it, me vas a cuidar mientras que me duerma. Maybe even get one of these. Me vas a cuidar. Me asusté with this one. I'll tell you later about that one. Lo vas a poner abajo de tu cama y así no duermes. That should take care of your nightmares. Or get a witch's ball. This prevents people from astral traveling to me and into my dreams. You don't have to buy it off Etsy like I did, but you can just make it. Vas pa Hobby Lobby, te compras esto, le pones romero, hierbabuena, la ruda, rosas, petales, naranja, limon, whatever you want to put in it. You close it, and then with candle, whatever color candle you want, you seal it, lo amarras, lo cuelgas allá arriba. That's it. También la llave de San Benito. Pero eso tiene que ser regalado. These people are about to lose everything from not walking away from their house. I mean, not only from their house, but from leaving you. Whoever wanted you to lose your house or you felt was jealous of you over a house pile 3, these are the people that are working you. And it's a Gemini. Strong. These are people that are working with the moon cycle. So if you have been like, fuck, dude, like me, for example, a mí me hicieron amor brujo a lo mendigo. Me llevaron a los traques. Pero this dude was so stupid, he didn't cloak himself. So I saw his face in my dream de voladita. Yo no sueño. When I dream, it's because I'm going to get a download of what's happening to me. Like, for example, when my ex-coworker was stalking me, he ended up switching cars, and I had a dream that I was outside saging, which I normally do, and that I saw a black pickup truck. And as I got to the pickup truck and they were lowering the window, the person's face melted, and that's when I woke up. The next day, it happened to be a new moon, and I have a footage of it saved somewhere because I sent it to PD. It was a black pickup truck, but instead of me getting down to go talk to this person or see who it was, yo me metí pa dentro. I was like, nope, I don't even stick around for this shit. It ended up being my coworker, because then we had to go back for staff development 2 weeks later. I saw that same truck and I was like, no fucking way, dude. Wait, it was. So then that was 2 years ago. Then last week I had a dream that I saw this person's face. I saw their face, and then I saw my monita, and then I saw where I was being put in here. So if you ever see any of these bags en una calle que se hace cruz o en los traques, no lo toques, es trabo. So I did a 6-day fast para alejarme de todo eso. Pues cuando te llevan para los traques o te están enterrando en los panteones, está pesado. Está pesado. I'm just kidding. Instead of está pegado. Yo sé que te gustó. Sorry. Yo, I wanted this to be a happy Christmas miracle reading. Nah, hombre. Like everyone, like karmics are on their bullshit. So, retiros, sanalejos. Una de 7 reversibles con sanalejo y te vas a dar cuenta quién fue. I regret not making you the one. Ay, por favor. Jason Derulo. Someone could be named Jason. Someone's mad you're taken. Tower moments, realizing, sobering up. An Aries Taurus cusper, the letter L. Something about Guanajuato. So maybe you all are going to León. Saludos a León, Guanajuato. Hola, Paola, Karina, and Wendy. A girl can dream. Ah, she's a hater. Oh, she thinks she's funny. Well, I'm hilarious. Las apodas es lo de hoy. All right. Nati, invisibility spell. Oh, yeah. I love them. Binging over a man. Frank. Segura. Nicole. I can do impersonations. Take you on a cruise. Leaving on a jet plane. So some of you are just like, voy a agarrar mis maletas because nothing makes sense no more. Llévame contigo, a lo mejor eres Sagitario, por eso cuando te dan un problema agarras las maletas. Llévame contigo, yo voy Sag, yo voy de, hey. A storyteller, you're reinventing it all, a graphic designer, kisses on the forehead type, Dua Lipa. 6, Gemini or a Virgo, doing something unholy. Tell me about it. Trying to bribe others to keep their secret. Gifts are being upgraded. Claim it. So if you read tarot like me, you're leveling up. Yay! 6-houser, producers, a corrupt higher up. Tengo miedo de estar sola. That sounds like codependency, ma'am. Can't stand to see you win. A person is being seen for who they really are. Could be a Sag and Aquarius. What I was saying about the Sagittario. Sag, Aquarius, Libra, Virgo, cusp energy. Clean your car, hanging off the balcony. Odin's in the reverse. It's a nice name. Borderless, so someone could be in love with somebody from Nuevo Laredo or Coahuila, Piedras Negras, Border Town. I'm way up. I feel blessed. Yes, you can trust them. Who? A Pisces. Sag. Heavy Jupiter energy. Sag. Out of pocket. People are seeing that they've been trying to destroy you, Divine Feminine. An Aquarius placement. A hotel worker. I love you the way Noah loves Allie. Oh, the blue shutters. I purposely made it blue for the blue shutters. The last nice, decent, romantic book I read, because the ones I read now, self-care does not equal working on other projects. So you need to really rest, pile 3. Like, si vas a descansar, descansa. And I'm preaching to the choir because I'm like, oh, I'm going to rest today. What am I doing? I'm on the podcast, writing a script, writing a new storyline. Jackie, I need you to go interview this person. Alex, I need you to start doing this. Like, I need a rest. And so do you. Like a stone, I'm watching your socials and platforms. Again. Gemini, of course. A Capricorn, a low-vibing Gemini would. And a Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpios will stalk you. If Scorpios like you, they're going to stalk the fuck out of you. They're going to know your grandma's favorite color too. All right. That's how Scorpios roll. I'm married to one, okay? Snake in your grass about to be outed by another friend. There's a snake in my boot. A Libra, a Pisces, a government worker, take a trip. What was I saying about get your maletas and leave? Only? Llévame contigo. I want to grow old with you. Travel more. A city job. So alguien que trabaja por la ciudad de Laredo. Ay, Diosito Santo. Ya estoy esperando mañana de la gordiloca. Double tap. You a star girl. Hippie vibes. Get into the water. Balancing things out. Blow cane. Drake. Otra vez planting drugs. You know what? Drake does give me those kinds of vibes, honestly. Letter O, first, middle, or last. He would. Josh, AJ, and police chief, and their life is falling apart. So a lo mejor algo va a pasar en AJ's. I don't know. Signs that are going to be helping you out. Pile 3, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Leo, Libra, and Libra, Taurus. So for those of you that are watching from out of not Laredo and you're like, what is AJ's age? I'm from Laredo, Texas, and we're a border town where it's not, well, I was going to say it's not as dangerous anymore, pero if locals, you're watching, please comment on either YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, or Rumble, wherever you're watching me from, the crimes that we've seen lately. And yeah, like, there's a lot of car accidents and it's scary. Like it's also because of the retrograde in Sagittarius. We're still in that. And Sagittarius is horsepower. And we're still in Sagittarius when they're on like a bad one. I like to call them Sagittarius. Because when a Sagittarius gets mad, you better run. Like Aries, this is how the fire signs go. Aries is going to knock you the fuck out. Like they're not going to argue with you. Sagittarius is going to argue with you and knock you out. Leo's just going to cry about it and then knock you out and then cry about having to knock you out. Sagittarius is going to be like, nah, you made me do that shit. I did it. And but yeah, so that's been your pick a pile. Piles 1, 2, and 3 for your Christmas quote unquote miracle. The moon's going to be in Scorpio. So yeah, tower moment central. So there's that. And also for you guys, it's a blessing in disguise. So you're going to find out this vato, this chick, piece of shit, not worth it. Guess who's worth it though? Cause you came out as the emperor or empress. You. So I don't know if you were drawn to pile 2. Pile 2 had something similar to that. Pile 1 was a completely different reading, but I'm going to leave it there. This has been your second day of Christmas reading. For tomorrow, like I said, December 26th, it is going to be what your ancestors want you to leave behind in 2024. And then from then on, I am open to suggestions. I'm going to leave it as pick-a-piles just because I don't normally do pick-a-piles. If you want me to return to last year's 12 Days of Christmas format, you can email me. I'm open to doing that too. It's just that I'm literally burnt out and out of ideas because we had the season finale of the Introverted Poets podcast. We had the top 10 countdown. Then I had to do all this filming for Capricorn season, my clients, and then now this. And then, of course, that 6-day fasting that I really had to do where my energy was just... But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to take any personals until maybe around Valentine's Day. If I decide to take personals 2025, just because karmic clients happen to me, but whatever. It is what it is, but I'm going to leave it there. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. If you do not celebrate, have a very happy non-denominational holiday. Stay safe. If you do not need to be out there driving, Laredoans, please do not be driving porque el diablo anda suelto. I'm wishing you all the best and stay safe. Bye-bye. Los quiero mucho. Cuídense.